Fairbairn to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Henry To'o there on the tackle. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a second down and 9. Here's Herbert. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Now inside the 25. And they will score. Pick 6 for the Texans TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
It's a gain of 18. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 49.
Back to Hampton on first down. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. The Chargers at 9-6 now, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A run once more with Hampton. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Hey, go line. On me. Crowd right.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. And he rifles one incomplete. Najee Harris, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
Leads to second and 10.
Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Second down at the 22-yard line.
Here's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
A gain of
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field.
Touchdown! Ladd McConkey, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ballgame. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Play action. Here's Stroud. They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
18 on the play. First down, Houston.
Play action. Stroud now. Another one caught by Collins. And he's got this down to the 35. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run with a USC man, Woody Marks. And he stopped immediately there. Deion Henley there on the tackle. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zone.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Tough task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Go. Ready?
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
He's across midfield.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 63 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards, Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
21. Under 10. Under 10. 10. 21. Hey, Ray.
Now it's Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Gain of 6.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A first carry for Najee Harris. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Danielle Hunter. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
For the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. So that, Charles, is season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their futures. They look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Marks. And a tough slide. Maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
That looked like a trap, because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They never went crashing the ball carrier before he even made the wide, and they hold him to just a yard.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Marks. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Jalen Roll. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Marks. They stopped after only a yard, taking him down to the 14.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. Marks will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Houston.
And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
Oh, this is blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. And after all that, they're going to start out with unbelievable field position on the return. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive the game for a kick. Most of them run it in with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that were happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Check.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Second down and 3.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, go Lion. Ready?
Back to throw here, Herbert. It's reeled in downfield by Johnston. Touchdown, LA! From Johnston, 46 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Texans 60.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. And he's got some space here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
They went right back to it, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that one.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
Stroud to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 14.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Texans first down.
18. That's it. Not to the right. Not to the right. Not to the right. Hey.
They'll try the left side. Marks. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Pierce. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on set. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Texans 23, Chargers 17.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
For Houston.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Go. 59. Ready.
Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Black 80, black. 20.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
19 Texans. Why Tony?
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
On the quick, right?
Stroud now on fourth down. He's got his target. That's complete. On the move past the 40. Down the left sideline. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They'll try the left side. Marks. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
Chargers 17. Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
48-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's fully Fatukasi into the backfield with ease and making the stick for a loss.
At the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Hey, go Lion.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harris. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37.
First down. First and 10.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The work inside here, Hampton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
59.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to be down inside the 20 and the 15. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. They'll roll him out right. This is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. And McConkey, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Chargers 24.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but they just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Hand off right side to Pierce. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And Stroud now to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A gain of 32 that time. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Stroud working out of the gun. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, his 25th touchdown. Tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13.
Chargers 24.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
5-9, 21. Home trips right. Go.
Here's Herbert. Being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Baylor Tiger. Set. Hey, count.
Herbert now. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Personally, I think they've got to go somewhere else with the football. They've got to bracket it out there in double coverage. Makes it hard to fit it in time after time.
It would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass and not good enough. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
59.
Here's Herbert. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Hampton. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
It's 4th down.
Ray.
They snap it to Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
The Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To the air again, Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Muscles him off. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And the stiff arm proved fruitful for a second, but the daylight quickly snuffed out. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Now it's Herbert. Rolling to his right. That's to Mario Hampton out of the backfield. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Stroud looking to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Going for it with Pierce. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Deshaun Hand forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing now is Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
All right. Tony.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His third touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year.
And the Texans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Good start there on this fourth quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time. All right, it's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
And that one flies down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
He gets it to Johnston.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Quentin Johnston
with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game.
And the Chargers have cut it back within a score.
So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
We've seen this a couple of times now. Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Stroud to throw it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Now a give, right side. Marks. 61 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Pierce gets this one running right. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now again, right side. Marks. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Out to the right. Out to the right. Key. Watch out.
Try to take this home. They'll run. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to put them a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Well, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Herbert to throw.
complete to McConkey. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Here comes second down.
To the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
21. Hey, count it. Ready?
Herbert. That's complete. Lambert Smith.
Short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense are saying go right ahead with those.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing. Herbert.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hampton. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. Herbert going to throw.
Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short game.
Herbert.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Down to their final play. They've got to get in the end zone. That's part one. Part two, the two-point conversion.
Throw the two-point conversion right out of their mind. That's what they have to do. What you said is accurate. In the end zone, have to score a touchdown for that to even matter.
Crowd right. Don't stop. 5-9. 21.
One last throw here for Herbert.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Oh, and this is nervous time now. They decided to go for it right there. Fortunately, still a little bit of time left for another shot. But this one almost certainly has to be in the end zone.
Let's go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So for the Texans,
they get their 6th win of the season against 10 losses.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
can't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with you, baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with you, baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with you, baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stand.